Hello guys, this is Percy from Digital 100. So last video medu takadzidza about my lists, takadzidza kuti kune ma ordered lists nema unordered lists. So today we were supposed to learn about media. That's what I promised in the last video. But such taenda into media, there's something that I want to teach you. Something that I thought you need to know before we move on to media. And so what are we going to learn today? We're going to learn, so let us clear this for today's lesson. So what we are going to learn today, we're going to learn about attributes, right? We're going to learn about what? Attributes. So what is attributes? And another thing that we are going to learn so that we implement the attributes, but again are links and links like this. Okay, so let me start by explain what a link is. Right, so if we go, I want us to go on google.com. So if you go on google.com, you see here there is this link rakanzi Gmail, there is images. These are the links yekuti ukahuva mouse yako ukaenda pairi ukaklika inokudirecta to another page. Ndiwo anonzi ma links. And vesa vakanzi Shona isizulu kuti ukahuva apa in your bottom corner here there will be a link which will be shown like this. You see, these are what we call links. So these are just buttons, they are not links. But if you go to this one, it's a link, this is a link, this is a link. Kuti ukangoisa mouse yako inoburutsa chiruoko icho ndo anonzi ndo ma links. Ndo atoda kudzidza nhasi. Ma links anoita basa rei? Anoita basa rekulinka page A to page B. Kana kuti anokulinka from website A to website B. So isusu here mostly we will be using them to link page A to page B. For example, let's say kuti munhu anema rekedzaiti vetangozviita panapa. So you have a new file, create a new file yakanzi about.html. Then you create a new file yakai contact us.html. Yani yakanzi new file, let's say services. Let's say you are creating, here we are assuming that you are creating a website that is a business website or a marketing website. So you have how many pages? You have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Let me delete this one, we no longer need it. But if you want to store it, you can store it, right? So we have about, we have contact us, we have index, we have says. So index usually is our home page, right? So let us come here and put an H1 and say home page like this. So let's come in about. So for those who are using for us, since we are using VS Code, if you press an exclamation mark, that is shift and 1 like this, it should bring you those two things. And we want something that is called image abbreviation. So if you press enter, it will put that boilerplate for you that we have been using for so long. So in this case, it has put these things, these are new to you, but you don't care about them as much. I'll explain them later what they are. So here there is document. We replace that document with about us like this, and we put an H1 and we put about us like this. and we save. So for the, I know kuti vamwe icharamba kuita zvandaita press explanation mark. How do you solve that? Unouya kuno apa paka extensions and you look for change nonzi emit like this, right? Then okay, now I'm not sure which one is the one that you want, so I'll put a link in the description of the one that you want so that it works for everyone. So let us just go back to our code. Okay, so we have created about us. Let us go and create the one for services. We do the same and we say services like this, and we put our h1 and we say our services here. Then and lastly, contact us, and we do the same and we say contact us. Then h1, that's a heading, and we say contact us like this, and we save. So we have our 4 pages and we need to link these pages together, right? So that when we are at our home page, we must have a link that goes to all these 4 pages. So how are we going to do it? How are we going to link our pages? That's where we use an anchor tag, or yes, it's an anchor tag we use for links. So let's come to index here. We want to put a tag in a chete and tovara tadaso tovatanyura kuti let's say toda kulinga ku about us page, ndo toda kutanga talinga about us, right? Kana wadaiso apana chinoitika, inongoeri text. Now how do we make it a link, right? This is just a tag so far at a tag, but our tag must be able to direct us to a certain page or to a certain URL. So how do we do that? Tinouya mukati muno and tobva taiudza kwekutizvo it directed to. So how do we do that? Mukati mema tags edu mune anonzi ma attributes. So what is an attribute? An attribute, it's an object inotora a certain value. Let me say it's a key. Yes, it's a key inotora a certain value yokuti inochinja behavior ye attribute ye tag redu. So how do you write an attribute? You say key. This is an example which I'm giving, but there is no attribute like this. You say key and then you put value here inside quotes. This is what we call an attribute. So for this matter, in our link tag, what do we need? We need a reference where we are reference. So there is a keyword. The key is called href for reference. Href like this. You see? And then we put an equal and our quotes. So this means that anything that comes here is the link that will be given to what? To this word, right? So where do we want to link it? We want to open about.html. So we say about.html and we save. The moment we save here, because we have put this attribute here, right? So this is the whole attribute, href and its value. So because taisa attribute iri, tikauya kunoku ku browser kwedu, muchaona kuti kunenge kwachinja chatove chilink chatove nechiruoko chachitaura nezvacho. So let us save and see zvandinotaura. We've saved, you see, yatochinja. This is now a link. Mukatarisa kuno kusasuku kuya kutoya yakatotipa a certain link, right? So this is how we create my links. And So let us go, let me save this and let us click here. If we click here, see, it's taking us to About Us website, right? So do sorry, let me just check something. Okay, so this is how we link pages. If we come back, we go back to our home page. So now, to make it interesting, before I finish this video, I want us to join these attributes and the list that we learned yesterday. So I want to put these attributes in an unordered list. So how do we do that? We say an ordered list, an ordered list like we learned yesterday, and then we put a list item, right? And inside our list item, that's where I want to put a link direct about us. So let us save. You see, it's now a link item. Let me do this for the other pages. So I will just copy and paste and then rename. So this must be the main page where we are, and I'll just say home and it's index.html. Here it's about, that's what we want. Tovatawaya panapa patruda it directed to services. So I say services.html and then we write services here. And then we come on this one, we want it to be contact us, right? And then we say contact us like this, and we save. So if you see, because we're already on home, it's purple already, so it's putting a purple color per site on visitor. If I come to services, it goes to services. If I come to contact us, it goes to contact us. So to make it interesting, I just want to copy this to all the pages so that we can have these links on all our pages. So what we have done here is that we have created a navigation. So it's more like those navigation bars you see in websites, but it's not decorated yet. But this is all what you need when you're creating a navigation. So now when we put on any page, you see on About Us, we still have these links. We go on our services, we have these links. We go on Contact Us, we have these links. So this is pretty much all what we want to learn in this video. So what we have learned about the anchor tag, which is the link tag. Then we have learned about a new thing, which is an attribute. So in simpler words, an attribute is a property to our tag. So guys, ndo zvatatichida kunyanya kudzidza. So in the next video, that's where we are going to learn about media that is putting an image in our website, or putting a video or an audio. That's what we are going to learn in our next video. Thanks guys for watching. Musakanga kusubscribe and share our channel to other people so that we learn takawanda. Remember, the main goal here is to create a community of web developers, a community of programmers, so that tinokwanisa kuendesa nyika yedu kumberi. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.